In today's video, we are making a classic pie that's almost everybody's favorite. Coconut cream pie with meringue topping. Yes, please. Let's get started. To make a coconut meringue pie, we're going to start with a pre-baked pie shell, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 1/4 cup of whole milk, 3 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of butter, and 1/2 cup of coconut. And for the meringue, we're going to need a cup of marshmallow cream and a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut along with the egg whites. To start out with, we're going to use a heavy bottom stainless steel pan. We're going to add our sugar with our cornstarch and give that a good mixing before we even get it in the pan. That might be overkill, but maybe it's the keening person in me. We're going to dump that into our bowl along with our flour and our salt. We're going to get this well combined, and we're going to gradually add our milk and not spill it all over the place. Then we're going to put this on medium heat, and we're going to bring this up to a boil. And I'm using a silicone wire whisk. And naturally I got milk on the burner. And we're going to keep stirring. And if you're stirring, it'll take less time to come up to a boil. I can taste this pie already. Yum, 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 yum. So it will start to thicken before it brings to a boil. And when it starts boiling, we're going to time that 2 minutes. Which I'm going to start our timer now. Alright, now that we've taken it off the heat, we're going to add some of our boiling mixture to our eggs. That way we don't curdle our eggs so quickly. Then we'll slowly add our egg yolks to our pudding-like mixture. Then we're going back to the stove. We're going to whisk constantly and bring it to a gentle boil. Then we're going to cook that 2 minutes. I'm going to set our timer now. And turn back the heat a little bit since it's boiling violently at me. It's screaming, no, we're hot! And doesn't that look like cream? Then we're going to remove from heat after we've boiled it 2 minutes. And then we're going to be fancy like and throw our pat of butter in, our vanilla, and our coconut. Then we're going to whisk that together. And just like that, we have our base of our pie. Lemon easy, easy queasy. If I even said that even remotely right. Then we're going to let this sit for a little bit as we make our meringue. I think this would make any husband happy, just eating this. Now we're going to beat our egg whites until we get soft peaks. Yep, that's soft. So then we're going to add our marshmallow cream gradually. Since our recipe calls for a cup and this is 7 ounces, we're just going to put this in and call it good. And remember, for meringue, you want your bowl to be grease-free. And it's slow as molasses in January. But it's not January anymore. It's the first day of spring. And it feels like it. Even though we had 13-degree nights 2 nights ago. Yikes, my poor tulips. And you need patience to get this out. We're gonna beat this on high speed. All right, stiff peaks. Well, that's definitely a stiff peak. And I will recommend, if you have a stand mixer, use your stand mixer if you have shoulder problems like I do. That is definitely stiff. All right, let's set this to the side and get our pie shell. I just had a spatula. Oh, it's right here. Then we're gonna add our filling. It is definitely cooling down. My spatula is sticking to the marshmallow cream. And then we're gonna top our meringue onto our coconut cream. And you want to make sure you get the edges so they don't weep. Oh. You want to seal that pudding in. And decorate it how you like. Now we've preheated our oven to 350. Then we're going to sprinkle gently all around our meringue, our coconut. To make sure folks know that this is a coconut cream pie. Then we're going to put this in our preheated oven for 12 to 15 minutes just to get the meringue a golden brown. And this is what you don't want to walk away from. I get so many comments about smell-o-vision, and I'm serious. It needs to come right now because when I open up this door, you're not going to believe how good it smells. Oh. What else to say? My mom would never leave the oven if she had it turned on. I don't know what crisis in her life happened, but she does not leave the oven when it's turned on. And she never turned it above 350. Not for nothing. So if something says 450 or 475, I turn it up to 475. Just the little things that we remember when we grow up. Back to the pie. Do we want to go browner? Oh my. Oh my. I wish I had a piece for every one of my viewers, let me tell you. Now after it's been pulled out of the oven, we're going to let this cool completely. I don't know if I have the patience, but let me tell you, it's going to be a glorious supper because it's Friday. And Friday in this house, we have pizza. And now we're going to have a coconut cream pie. My husband's going to love me tonight. Your green cup's in the way.
So?
We have
What kind is it?
it's a coconut cream meringue pie.
That's what it tastes like. Very good.
Thank you. What's that?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
That looks like a second piece to me.
No, I'm still on the first piece.
The whole pie is not the first piece.
It was part of the first piece.
No.
Yes, it was.
No. Just tell them it was that good. You have had a second piece.
Yeah, it's good.
If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for being here. I so do appreciate you. May I suggest you watching this next? And remember, God gave you a great day. Now go do something great. Take care and God bless.